You know what time it is. Time for another Brando video. Welcome back. It's me, Brando. Hello again. Today we are reacting to a TikToker that was just wiling the fuck out. Well, my boy Yo 808. Actually, he's not in the video. He's in the video. I'm reacting to his video. Yeah. But anyway, if you enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, or check me out on Twitch if you want to see them live. Twitch.tv/Brando or whatever. But without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. In this video, 1 second, he's committing crime for TikToks. We'll see what bro's doing, but apparently it is some straight buffoonery.
Area, and he would start spraying the fresh fruit.
Wait, what?
This is gonna make me mad. And today we got how this 27-year-old man destroyed his life for TikTok. Wolfie Coletti. I feel like I said that right. I don't know. But you already know the vibes. One curse.
Wait, what?
Wolfie Coletti. I feel like I said that right. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you already know the vibes. One curse equals 3 push-ups. However, I'm not cursing.
All right.
I'm so sorry for scaring you.
Let them have
Oh. What was the reasoning for that?
Let's get chased.
I'm not gonna lie.
He kind of sound like he got burners though.
Yeah, I was about to say he got the fuck on.
Listen to how quickly his feet are hitting the ground. He
got
burners.
he got out. He was chopping. Oh my
damage
gosh.
to society. I swear, ever since 2020 happened and everybody got stuck inside for like a year and a half, the majority of people's morals just got completely.
Where did he
thrown
get a
out
fire extinguisher
What is he
from?
doing?
the
Where did he
window.
get a fire
From selling your
extinguisher?
body online for no joke, $5 or less, to bothering innocent people in public for the sake of making content and making money from it.
What is his angle?
Oh, bro. How do you even think of some shit like that? How do you even think of some shit like that? I know it's bad. I know it's horrible, but it's kind of hilarious. It's kind of hilarious. Bro, there's no fucking way.
No.
Why though? Why though? Like, what does he gain?
He gains
What does he
absolutely
gain
nothing,
from
bro.
This isn't even good.
He's just a villain.
content. Like,
He's just a villain.
You guys are locked in there.
It just feels like once everybody was allowed outside of the house and all the mask mandates were lifted and everything went back to normal.
Where is he
the
getting a fire
degenerates in our
extinguisher from,
society,
bro?
The ones that were just sitting at home, itching for attention, could not help themselves, and instantly got to work getting that attention, which is likely why we've seen so many
this is a wannabe boot game.
butt scratch sniffers like Neon or
Oh yeah, he is 27. Good God.
Jack Doherty get so popular over the past 2 years.
Two
But
fucking
somehow
losers.
the
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I saw Neon do a stream with Malik Beasley the other day, and I fuck with Malik Beasley, very good basketball player. But I thought it was kind of weird. But I'm also seeing like there's a lot of videos of like Neon low key like apologizing for his past actions. So maybe he's reformed. Maybe he's reformed. I'm not gonna give him the pass yet. But maybe he's reforming. Maybe he's on his redemption arc. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. Jack Doherty a dickhead though. Jack Doherty a dickhead.
TikToker that goes by the name of
Why don't you use that free will to jump into a job interview though?
Oh, bro.
The only table you should be at is the table of an executive about to hire you. What are we doing?
Wolfie Coletti is objectively worse than both of those bottom feeders. Because not only does this loser, this absolute cave dweller, solely rely on bothering other people in public, but a lot of the time, he's actually putting their life at risk as well. Like the time this bootlicker decided it would be a funny idea to walk into the back of a fast food place and put ice straight into the fryer.
There's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. That stream was weird as fuck. Beasley didn't know the camera was on. He was trying to get hot. Hey, I saw that clip. Same.
That's just dangerous.
And then set off the alarm in the back. Fuck, man.
Troglodyte. I gotta stop breaking my pencils on stream. Ludite. I know I spelled that wrong. Can I be vulnerable with y'all? Can I be vulnerable with y'all? So y'all know.
Why is he saying vulnerable, vulnerable like that? He got me fucking up.
Wait, I'm a animator on YouTube. My handwriting is actually atrocious.
So is mine.
Let me write it again.
So is mine. My handwriting is ass. I'm not gonna lie, chat. We might have the same handwriting. We might have the same handwriting. My handwriting looks like, bro, like somebody snapped a bunch of twigs off the tree and then like lined them, and then lined them up in the letters. I'm not gonna lie. I just got a promotion at my job. Yes, I have a real job. That's why I don't stream as often as y'all think I should. I got a promotion at my job, and like I write a lot of memos, like I write a lot of emails and stuff, and also I gotta like leave notes and stuff. And every single time I go to leave notes, I look at my handwriting, and then I look at everybody else's handwriting, and I'm like, like I wish I like cared enough to like. Well, I do care, but like I don't know. I like, how does one lock in and be like, I'ma fix my handwriting, bro? I don't know.
My pencil is more accustomed for drawing. Is it a forgotten language? Look though.
It's a forgotten language, bro.
Oh,
that's fucking crazy.
I can do this though. You know what I'm saying? The same pencil that wrote that did this. No. Like, I could draw though. That's not an excuse for sure.
I can draw though. That is not an excuse, but you know, go fucking crazy.
Be vulnerable with y'all no more, bro.
Why is he saying it vulnerable like that?
I don't.
Vulnerable?
I don't.
Can't be vulnerable with you.
What is this, Amazon? I first learned to write book.
Oh.
Put that link in there. Who put that link in there?
And I don't
put that link in there.
This is. For those of you who don't know, when you put water or ice in a fryer, it causes it to boil. And just like a pot of water, if it boils enough, it's gonna start overflowing.
Why are we doing this? Why does this happen so often?
Which is very likely what happened to that poor old man who's just trying to make money to feed his family at his very likely barely above minimum wage job. And now, best case scenario, either that old man or somebody else is gonna...
You know, like, and that's another thing. It's like, I hate when people's entire shticks on the internet is bothering people who, like, are getting put into their content completely against their will.
Bro.
You chose to click on this stream, so I could mess with you. I could say you're asking for it. Right. But that old dude who was at, like, you know what I'm saying, at his job, he didn't ask to be put in that video.
Gonna have to stay super late cleaning oil off of the floors. And worst case scenario, this idiot just blew up the entire fucking building and everyone inside. Now, obviously, this video is a couple months old, and we know that didn't happen. But the fact that...
I was about to say, bro. I was like, damn.
This was a possible outcome in the first place should have been enough to arrest dude that day. But unfortunately it wasn't, and he would continue on with his antics. Like the time he would pick up a deceased pigeon off the floor and throw it in the fryer inside of a McDonald's.
Oh my, like, why? What? Unhand me troglodyte. You can't use words that we just learned. You can't do that.
Fried pigeon? Wolfie, remember that.
Now, if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if I can show you that clip. It is partially blurred out, so I'm pretty sure I'm okay. But in case you're watching this video in the future and nothing just played right there, it's because I had to edit it out thanks to YouTube. But doing this is not only extremely weird, but insanely concerning.
Like, he actually has something. Like, he's actually a wall biter. Like, he's actually dead. A wall biter?
I mean, what kind of person in their right mind sees a deceased pigeon, a deceased bird, animal, anything on the ground, and thinks it's funny to pick it up and then throw it at somebody? But not only throw it at someone, but throw it at someone who doesn't know you and is just trying...
You know what he was as a kid? You know what he was as a kid? He was a person who thought they were their class clown, but just annoyed everyone in the class. He was the type of person to tell, like, a dumb joke in class, laugh, and think people are laughing with... Like, he was... Like, there's a difference between an actual class clown. An actual class clown is telling a joke, and people and even the teacher are laughing. Him, he would tell a joke, and everyone would be like, he's doing it again. He was one of those.
Bro.
He was the type to close your laptop. He was closing girls' laptops in school, for sure. For sure. He was definitely doing that.
Trying to work.
When the fuck this nigga
was
get a
just
second
a clown.
angle?
That had nothing to do with the...
They don't want to be there, but they have to be so that they can...
I'm not gonna lie, Yo-Yo's viewers be flaming his ass, bro. They be cooking, bro.
Feed themselves and their family and pay for the roof over their head. And then you just come in there and completely ruin their entire night. Not only did they just get hit by this bird, but it fell in the fryer, which means they need to shut that shit off immediately, get the bird out, and then drain the entire fryer and fill it back up.
No, I'm going home. I don't get paid enough to do that.
I don't get paid enough. I'm out
All
that
while
bitch.
also trying to make food for orders that are coming in. How anyone can find this shit funny is actually beyond me. I mean, maybe if you're like below the age of 13, I can kind of get it. But if you're any older than that and you think this is funny, you're a weirdo. As someone who has worked in...
You know what's crazy? I could see the content even kind of working a little bit because like people do free will content all the time. Like if he went into the McDonald's and like maybe made someone a sandwich or something. That's still invasive. It's still dumb, but at least he's not messing up the whole day. If he went in there and washed some dishes, or if he went in there and took someone's order, still bad. I still think it's bad, but like that's way better than putting ice in the fryer, throwing dead bird. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. It would be better if he stole. Like, if he's so far gone that I would rather the nigga steal. Like, I would rather him walk in there and be like, this shit is mine now, and leave. Like, I don't know.
Fast food, worked in many restaurants throughout their life, I can tell you right now, these people aren't getting paid enough to deal with this guy's bullshit. And the worst part about it, this fucking loser is making significantly more money than any of these workers that he's actually using to make these videos. Although his TikTok did get banned not too long ago, that's likely not where he was making most of his money, as his Instagram is still up and sitting at about 300,000 followers. And between the first 8 videos that he has on his Instagram, he got about 60 million views between all of those, including the very first one, which is the video I showed you at the beginning of this video, of him smacking the food out of that girl's hand, which is currently sitting at over 27 million views. And I don't know exactly how much Instagram pays per 1,000 views for Reels, but let's just lowball it for the sake of the argument. Let's say they do 50 cents per 1,000 views. Bro still probably made $10,000 to $20,000 off that one video alone.
Good God. Whatever JK with the 6 gifted, bro, I appreciate you, gang. However, I'm not going to scream because my voice is still cooked.
This nigga is not only going to be a dickhead, he's going to be a dickhead with money. Fuck, man.
But like, that means something to me, bro. Thank you, twin. I appreciate you.
A video of him literally smacking food out of someone's hand.
When you said ice, I got scared. It's okay, I am Chi 1212. Probably lives in like California or something. It's cool. I don't mean nothing about ice. I am Chi 1212. Any FBI agents looking? Why'd you get scared of ice? Are you not documented? Get him, boys.
A video of him borderline assaulting someone, and he made half the yearly salary of those fast food workers that he's consistently harassing for these videos.
I'm in Georgia. Don't try to. Actually, let me see if I can find you on Instagram. You're lucky I can't. You just said gulp.
Bro, trying to
It
throw
is
him off the
actually
trail.
asinine to me how the internet.
Asinine.
This nigga didn't know the word asinine.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Literally rewards being a fucking loser. But here's the issue with being a creator like this.
The only green card I got is this money. You know what? That's fire. That was tough.
They're obviously doing this because they're addicted to attention. So once they see those numbers go up and they see the money go up, they're gonna do whatever they possibly can to reach those highs again. And after getting 2 videos, over 20 million views within the first week of him uploading, this loser would never see those highs again. And although all of his videos did pretty good, most of them sitting at over 500K, as well as having a 9 million and a 14 million view video in that, there's no doubt in my mind, none of those videos were making him nearly as much as the ones that have almost 30 million views. Likely because, like I said earlier in the video, he's been doing this for almost 6 months. The shock
Being a degenerate for 6 months is crazy, bro.
factor disappeared, which is where most of his views were coming from. So after almost 6 months of him mostly harassing fast food workers, shit just wasn't hitting the same. Views were down, money was down, so bro would pull the most idiotic stunt yet. Go into Walmart, take bug spray off the shelves, take it over to the
My fault. I was eating. Bro said views are down, money is down, and I was about to be like, ignorance is up, though. Fuckery through the roof.
produce area, and he would start spraying the fresh fruit.
This is gonna make me mad. Oh, he's been charged with 1 felony and 3 misdemeanors. Oh, that's great. Never mind. Okay, bet. I wasn't paying attention. Why?
Like, are we serious? There's no reason. There's no reason to be moving this fucking stupid, bro. at first you could say most of those things, I'm not gonna say were harmless, but they didn't threaten anybody's life. They didn't threaten anybody's life. This is life-threatening. That's insane.
Why? This is actually so brain dead, bro. Like, there's actually dead, nothing even funny about it. I was wondering why my guacamole tasted weird. Yo, Tyler, you got a will? You got a will? You have a nice computer, bro. I'd like that. I'm not saying you're going to die anytime soon. But, like, you probably should look into writing that, like, I would say ASAP. You turned 25 recently. You recently got health insurance. Did you get life insurance as well? You know, I've always thought of you as family, bro. Like, real. Like, so I would hope that I would be, like, you on my life insurance. Health insurance. Life insurance. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really do think you should, like, do that, like, ASAP. Like, ASAP. ASAP.
And this
Not the rotisserie chicken.
is just asinine. I don't think
another one.
I really even need to say just how fucking ridiculous this is. And I guess this time bro would have an epiphany, or maybe all the comments in the comment section were saying, bro, you're literally gonna go to...
This shit is deplorable. Absolutely tired. Like, this is borderline terroristic. What the fuck are we doing?
jail because he would actually attempt to delete this video pretty quickly, but it was too late, and with his following being as big as it is, it was likely that this video had already been shared by thousands if not tens of thousands of people by the time he deleted it. And finally, after months of literally harassing people, he would be arrested. A would
Can I see the video though, please?
be Arizona influencer accused of spraying pesticides on produce at a Phoenix area Walmart is
27. This nigga damn near 30 doing fucker. Bro, start a family. Get a career. Like, what are we doing?
facing felony charges following the stunt that was posted on social media. Charles Smith, 27,
Dang! My fault.
was arrested after videos were uploaded to Instagram and TikTok showed a man spreading bug spray on yams, lemons, chicken, and other produce at Walmart. This is
Hey, bro, spray your enthusiasm into a job interview. Do that instead.
where it gets good though. Smith faces one felony charge of introducing poison, as well as a
Introduce a job into your life, bro.
misdemeanor charges of theft, criminal damage, and endangerment. A judge ordered him held on a $10,000 bond, as well as getting charged for a third-degree burglary for some other incident. The article states that it could be from a video where he took something from someone outside of a business and ran away, but
BMW. Every time bro stream I'm at work, any chatters, bro, we had like 7 viewers in here. Mr. Monty Detroit was in here, Zach was in here, you know. It was a couple people in here yapping. But we watched a video of the whole Valkyrie and Senna thing where that guy was following them and trying to fight them at the pier. Now we're watching a video about this TikToker that is this nigga's just doing crazy shit. He's just doing some fuckery. I'm not gonna lie.
Take something into a business. The only thing you should take into a business is
And bro, talking. You say every time I stream, you working, bro. You were streaming yesterday, and I was at work.
your work ethic, bro.
looked up what third-degree burglary was, and according to the internet, it's a criminal charge that arises when an individual enters
Boy, aren't you 24? That's you in 3 years. I will not. I don't care what the canon events are. I don't care what the culmination of events are. You will not catch me in 3 years spraying pesticides onto fresh produce, bro. That's not. You're gonna catch me trapping before you catch me doing that, bro.
a building or
We
structure
will not
without
catch bro
permission.
trapping.
Thus, he possesses the intent to commit a
Possess a job. All right, I'm done.
crime. The crucial aspect of this offense is the perpetrator's intent is to commit a crime or not. So this right here is telling me that he's getting charged for at least one of the times where he entered the back of a fast food place and messed with the fryers, because he is entering a building, or
Oh, and that's Burke.
at least a part of a building that he's not supposed to be in without permission, and then committing a crime. And again, according to the internet, third-degree burglary can be a felony, but it's a very wobbly felony.
You know how mad, like I'm really like really. It's taking a minute to like process the fuckery that bro's doing. He really bought a bag of ice, right? There's really steps to this shit. He went to the gas station, bought a bag of ice, drove to the nearest Taco Bell, got out the car, bag in hand. Someone said, "Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. How can I help you?" And he proceeded to jump over the counter. Bag of ice still in hand. Open that bitch up and pour it in the fucking dog. Like, I like at least the girl who he hit her food out her hand. That's reactionary. You know, like I be chilling with the guys. If I see John eating some food, I might think like I could smack that shit out of his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's just how it is. But like, nah.
And can easily be pushed down to a misdemeanor. Another article that I read stated that Smith actually returned to the store about 10 minutes later and recorded.
Yo, your nose violated me. We finna catch you putting the fun in the bag. Oh, we gonna catch you putting the fries in the bag.
Recorded himself attempting to gather the contaminated items and wheeling them away in a cart to the rear of the store. It's unclear whether he managed to retrieve everything. Authorities reported that Walmart ultimately had to remove products worth $931 from the shelves. So him coming back after 10 minutes lets me know that it was likely the comments on the video letting
what the heck?
him know what he did was super illegal and not him actually having remorse for what he just did, which to me is just super psychotic. Person? He sprays literally bug spray on these foods and then he was
bro, spraying bug spray
on food is crazy.
Food is actually like some supervillain stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Bro's a villain.
I think that supersedes like being all this stuff supersedes being a prankster, but that's like genuinely evil. Like that's something like Dr. Doofenshmirtz would do. Like
Dr. Doofenshmirtz not even doing no shit like that, bro. He making a different type of enator, bro. Like oh. My mic just fell. Get up. But anyway, he making a different type of enator, bro. He don't give a fuck about poison in the food, bro. That poison in the food is some fucking, bro. It is some Joker levels of fuckery, bro. Like he is a supervillain.
He would make the bug sprayinator. Like that is something that people who twiddle their mustaches do, bro.
He was actually going to leave them like that. It wasn't until he saw backlash on his videos that he went back to the store and attempted to make it seem as if he instantly put all that stuff back, when in reality, he was going to leave it, and he definitely left it long enough for someone to grab it and get sick. I'm going to assume everyone watching this video has been inside a Walmart, but usually if I'm trying to get fruit, I'm fighting at least 3 grandmas and 2 moms with their kids in the carts. Unless that's the most dead Walmart in the world, there's a 0% chance that nobody grabbed fruit within the 10-minute span that he left it. Somebody got that fucking fruit, and I really hope
bro.
Wash your fruit, bro.
Wash your fruit.
Didn't get sick. He also told the police during an interview that he earns $6,000 to $10,000 a month from making these videos, which is just ridiculous. For a lot of people, that's absolutely life-changing money. Multiple months worth of work for these workers that he's harassing in these videos. And if he's not a complete idiot, definitely enough money
oh my god,
to not only be living pretty comfortably, but also have some good money saved up. But an idiot this guy very clearly is, because I would see a clip of him asking the judge to release him so he can go feed his dog.
Do you have any questions for me?
I do. I have a
he even sound like a loser, bro.
Pet at the house, and we live alone, and she hasn't been able to eat in like 6 days. I was wondering if I have any access of going home and promising to return to court the next court date.
So you already have a bond in the other case, and so I can't control that bond.
This guy might actually be reading at a 3rd grade level. I want you guys to keep this in mind. Although his bond is $10,000, you only actually have to pay 10% of that to a bondsman, which is $1,000. And for someone who's been making $6,000 to $10,000 a month for the past like 6 months, you should have that, bro. But considering this 27-year-old man spends most of his time harassing fast food workers,
Keep this dude away from the Friars, bro.
Right, I was about to say, bro, love the Friars.
and hanging out with 19 to 21-year-old college students.
Hanging out with 19, 20-year-olds as a 27-year-old is crazy, bro. I'm not going to lie.
10 years older than them, bro?
Trying to be a frat boy at 27 is crazy, bro. I'm not going to lie.
I think we all know what this
Good God.
fucking bum loser has been doing with his money. And although I do hope he finds someone to feed his dog, I really hope they just throw the book at this guy. I really hope they give him
I
a
hope
max
somebody feed the
sentence
dog,
for every
bro.
charge that he has. Even when he's not going into the back of fast food places and destroying their fryers and low-key risking their lives in some cases, because messing with a fryer like that can be dangerous. The rest of his videos
They can literally set the whole building on fire.
are still complete dog shit. Like the time he completely destroyed someone's clothes at the laundromat.
Wait, I think I've seen this. Don't even throw like bacon or something in there?
Nah, you playing with my bread at that point. You playing with my bread at that point. Nah. You playing with my bread.
I've seen this video. He throws like some type of meat in there.
No, you're messing with my bread at this point, bro. You're messing with my bread, bro.
Oh, I didn't know about the eggs, bro. Bro put a whole breakfast in that bitch.
Get me tight, bro.
He
You
put
know,
a whole breakfast.
put him in one of these, bro. Put him in one of these. Give me a pallet, a pool stick, a honey pack, and some tomatoes, and he'll never do it again. I promise. No cap.
A honey
No
pack?
cap. Yeah, he'll never do that.
A honey pack?
Like, who is watching this and thinking this is funny? I'm so serious. I remember growing up and having to go to the
What? A paddle, a pool stick, and some tomatoes.
No.
What are y'all talking about? I never said honey pack.
Bro said, why you need the honey pack?
Gaslighting, bro.
laundromat with my mom all the time. I didn't really have a lot of money growing up. And it
bro,
sucked. I
the
promise the
honey
laundromat is the last
pack.
place anybody wants to be. And it looks like it's nighttime in that video. Bro probably just got off work. And it looks like that's the dryer, which means he's already paid and washed his clothes.
And the thing, mind you, people who go, like, if I'm going to the laundromat, like, clearly there's a reason I can't use a washing machine at home. So I don't,
bro.
like, if I can't get a washing machine in my crib, why? Now I need to buy new clothes, too. It's
And he's already
ridiculous.
paid for that dryer.
You're gaslighting? You sound crazy right now. I would never say honey pack. Why would you say that I would say that? I didn't say that. Like, I'm not the type of person to use a honey
I know it's a bit, but gaslighting on stream is crazy.
I'm going to delete that clip. I'm deleting this clip.
I was about to say, that's the one reason why I said that too, bro.
Put him in one of these, bro. Put him in one of these. Give me a pallet, a pool stick, a honey pack, tomatoes. See, I didn't say honey pack. I didn't. Not to mention, now I got to stay at the laundromat for a whole nother hour, so you mess with my time, too. So, yeah, time and money. It's, like, ridiculous, bro.
So now he has to go pay for more washes, stay there another hour to rewash his clothes, all for
Exactly.
what? So this guy can make $1,000+ off this video? Like, this shit is fucking pathetic, bro. He's literally harassing people
I
that
didn't
have
even
no
think of
choice
that.
but to be where they're at. You think this guy wants to be at the laundromat right now?
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, bro. He wants to be at home, which you're now not allowing him to go to because he still has to wash his clothes. And the same thing goes for the people at work.
He about to do some more fucking Nigga, is that a watermelon? Why I gotta be a ham sandwich? Why I gotta be a ham sandwich, bro? I'm good, bro. How are you?
He needs to get touched, bro.
This isn't the
Huh?
I really need to see someone slide him, bro.
same
Oh.
as walking down the street
I was
and
about to
pranking
say,
someone
yo,
there.
yo,
These
jeez.
people have to be there. They have to stay there and deal with the repercussions of what this guy's doing while he fucking runs away and laughs about
What
it.
is he
There's
doing back
also
there?
a time where
Where's he
he's
getting the fire
literally
extinguisher
homeless
from?
people with a fire extinguisher.
Oh, my God.
Where's he getting the fire extinguisher from, bro? Where is he getting this?
Oh, do you want to watch this, bro?
The word safe doesn't exist when Wolfie's around. Well, here we are. Am I recording what?
This dude is a loser, bro.
As well as also did it to
They're
yet
hidden in the
again
bushes.
another fast food worker that's just trying to get done with their job and go home.
Why does he have a fucking Michael Myers mask?
And these are both fucked for different reasons. Obviously, the home
$50? He got it, bro.
Homeless people now have no way of washing off this powder. And
At all.
I don't know if you've ever sprayed a fire extinguisher, but it's literally like this thick, heavy powder. It's probably gonna get all stuck in their hair. It's definitely not something you would want on you, especially if you didn't have immediate access to a nice, warm shower. So I'm doubling down on what I said before, and I really hope they do actually charge this guy with all of these charges, and they put him in jail for a little bit. Likely not, though. Usually how our justice system works, he's probably gonna take a plea deal, maybe get charged for 1 or 2 of these, get let out on time served, get put on probation for a few months, and then he'll likely be right back to doing what he was doing just a few months later. But this is a really good chance to stop this behavior right now, because if they really do throw the book at this guy, put him in jail for a year or 2,
I'm not gonna lie, that one was the best one.
There's gonna be a lot less.
That one was like, even then when he knocked the shit out of her hand, you could have said that. All right, bro is just a troll. He's just playing. Yada 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 yada. You could have said whatever the fuck you wanted to say. But everything else in this video is fucking crazy.
Bro, I'm not even that fast of a person, but I like food so much to the point that I think if this happened to me,
the book at this guy, put him in jail for a year or 2, there's gonna be a lot less.
You know when you get so mad, like you get like tears in your eyes.
Start crying, bro.
I don't play about my food, bro.
Fat ass.
I don't. I really.
Fat
I'll
ass.
be the first to admit it. I don't,
Fat
bro.
ass.
I don't.
Fat ass.
Gang, I'm hawking them down, bro.
Fat ass.
I'm like, bro, I'm hitting this shit right. I'm like, bro, I'll be so locked in, bro. We can tell you like food. I can't even joke around with y'all, bro. I can't even like mess around with y'all, bro. I was at Indian food. I threw up, Laro.
You threw up.
I threw up. It made me throw up.
Made you throw up, bro?
Once again, I don't know how many people were here for. I don't know how many people were here when I played Cuphead yesterday, but I said this. I'm going to the nearest Indian. So close. After I said this game, I'm going to the nearest Indian spot. I am getting some garlic naan. I'm also getting some paneer tikka masala. I'm getting some white rice, and I'm getting a mango lassi, and I'm gonna go crazy and eat that whole thing. Oh my God. I'm doing that shit the second I beat this bar. I was not lying. I was not lying. As you can actually, if you can peep the details, mango lassi, chicken tikka masala, paneer tikka masala, box of basmati rice, another box of basmati rice, 6 pieces of garlic naan, and I ate the whole thing.
Fat ass.
I was throwing up profusely yesterday. That's why I didn't stream. It was too much. What's this?
That are willing to
got what
copy
you
this
deserved.
behavior. But if
Gluttony.
they do absolutely nothing,
Greed.
he's able to continue what he's doing, and he keeps getting let off easy, there's a really good chance we're gonna start seeing more and more people doing this. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there that will do a whole lot worse for 6,000 to 10,000.
You know what annoys me is when like Americans will say like say someone does something and then they'll be like, try that in America, you getting blamed. Why do people like that? Why do I never see videos? Why do I never see these videos ending in a butt whooping, bro? I'm not gonna
lie. In this case though, he, bro, the nigga in the video is definitely going after weaker people. Like he going after old men and fast food employees. Like, not saying fast food employees are like weak, but like every person in these videos have been like somewhat elderly or homeless or something. You get what I'm saying? They don't got the meat and potatoes to really be, boxing. You get what I'm saying? So like I think that's why.
I want to. But like it
$1,000 a month. With that being said though, boys, that right there is where I'm going to end the video. Let me know down in the comment section, what do you think of this guy? And did you know who he was before you watched this video? I'm not gonna lie, boys, making this video almost kind of had me reminiscing in a way. And what I mean by that, I really vividly remember being like mid-high school, 14 to 16, I don't really remember the exact age, watching commentators make videos about boot gangs.
I was literally going to say that. But the thing is, Boot Gang wasn't nearly. Boot Gang was still bad. Don't get it twisted. But like, I feel like as the content space grows, people want to get more and more and more.
Yeah. Nobody trying to hear all that shit. Let's see. This was December 17th, his last video. Oh, then that's when he locked the people in there. Jennifer, bro, we cannot be condoning this fuckery. Did he just present him? Who is this white woman? Who is this white woman? Is that his girl? Is this his girl? Is this his girl, bro? That's crazy. If that's his girl, bro, you are dating a fucking loser.
Go upstairs.
Am I okay to pay your dog? You see that shit? Is it okay if I pay your dog? That was a fat ass roast. That was a big ass roast. That was the biggest roast I ever seen. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's too much.
Go upstairs.
Am I okay to pay your dog?
Why did he throw it? 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 Oh my god. Bro, this is the dog in question, bro. Man, that's a cute ass dog. You're a degenerate. It is a cute ass dog, bro. No, don't. I guess I said that.
I thrive off negativity. Anything negative, I'm for it.
Bro could have just like actually been funny.
Question for you. How many lines do you have with T-Mobile?
Just one.
Just the one. And how much is your monthly bill?
Fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm gone. I'm gone. Hell no.
But did he take something? I don't know. Like that was funny. It wasn't funny. I didn't laugh, but it's like harmless. I don't know. I feel like bro just I don't know, bro. Tory Lanez dropping an album Friday. He look goofy as fuck in this picture. He looks goofy as hell in this picture.
Lame, man. Y'all so damn unoriginal that y'all about to take my name. So don't start to think that we similar, nigga. We do not we're the same. For comparison, I'm in Paris and you walking, I'm on a plane. Yeah, I'm that nigga static, so no, I gotta let you have it.